Welcome to Insights. I'm Eric. I'd like to do another open content review on Bitcoin as the price actions got everyone worried and chasing around and trying to figure out whether this is going to last. I see people calling it a correction already. Again, that's premature. There's just a general lack of trading discipline, and I think we use the evolution of the trade and the matrix here, and I'm going to open up the matrix specifically designed so we don't have to listen to others. So we don't have to chase our tails over the short term by every comment that someone makes on the internet. It's a dangerous world. There's too much information and there's too little discipline, which is how do we follow this and how do we play this so that one impulse and one trade is played exactly the same as a previous one. We use the evolution of the trade discipline, which follows the daily, weekly, and monthly trends here. The monthly trend has been up for 8 months, produced this return. We stick here as long as it's up and as long as the price cycles and time cycles are below zero and not extended. Actually, it's preferably not extended. The fact that they're both below zero means that there's a lot of room left in this impulse if it stays up. That's a big if, but there's no reason to guess and to anticipate. If it flips down, you just leave. And it's done so on all of these time frames. The daily and weekly time frame represent corrections within the primary trend. Right now, they're still up, so there is no correction. If a correction comes, it'll take the daily down. It could take the weekly down. If they come down and then come back up again and flip back up, the primary trend will, or the daily, weekly, and monthly, or the primary trend will fall back into alignment. It will create a reset, and you can escalate the core position. You can take profit shorter term if any of these time frames show a cycle extension or price extension, but we're seeing none of that. You can also take profits if the energy gets really out of whack, and we're not seeing that either. You can watch the past reviews for a discussion about energy. We're not going to really go into that today because there's just nothing new to add. Let's take a look at the daily action here, and maybe we can get a good idea of what's going on. The price has curled back for 2 days. It might pull the daily impulse down. You'll see it here. This will flip from up to down, and then numbers will show up here. That will show up in this chart by a lack of a green box. You can see them here. This is a down impulse. That's a down impulse. These are quick down impulses within sharp uptrends. This is a sharp uptrend. You could get one here. Theoretically, the computer understands these boxes by a certain size and a certain amplitude. The current box would be very small and very thin in comparison to previous ones. So it's probably unlikely that what we've seen the last few days is the onset of a correction. For no better reason other than this green box is pretty short in width. Past green boxes are much wider, and they go up much taller than this. So it's not really, even though it's emotions and impulses wants us to define today's last few days action as a correction, and let's get off, let's get out. I'm worried, I don't want to lose everything type of mentality. The fact is, the evolution of the trade has kept us in. There is nothing to do other than to watch and to understand what's taking place. You can watch the seasonalities over there. Subscribers can do that. And you definitely want to watch energy. And if energy turns favorable into this short-term dip, there is absolutely no way that this thing's done going up. I can't make that call because we won't get that information until Friday, but we'll have to wait and be patient until then. Right now, the composite trend is still up. The daily trend hasn't done anything. There's no extension. There's nothing really to be worried about. So that's the advantages of following the evolution of the trade. The evolution of the trade has the computer define the phases for you, lets you be more patient so that time can be your ally instead of your enemy, and you can take emotions out of this. There's some links below the video that take you back to the blog under the Matrix banner tab. You can click that and you can read and watch some videos about how the evolution of the trade works, how the Matrix works, and I suggest doing so. If you have any questions about how Bitcoin sets up within the evolution of the trade, or any of the questions or anything we talked about here, contact me directly through the blog or leave some comments under the video. If you like this video, subscribe or click the like button, and we'll do more of it. Bitcoin is a good teaching market, and there's a lot going on, and it moves quite fast. So it's a discussion that benefits not only a lot of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency traders, but it also benefits those who are trying to adopt and execute trading discipline. And I think that's really in short supply on the internet. Thanks for watching the video, and enjoy your trading day.